Good morning. My name is Parikshit. I am the head of revenue management at YCS. And today I'll be talking to you about how you can utilize dynamic pricing to improve profitability. As we start, just like to let you know a few things about my organization, YCS, formerly known as Easy. We are end-to-end solution provider, which is one of the few companies globally do this. Okay. We are backed by Yanolja. We develop technology solution for all kind of properties worldwide and offer 24/7 support. And our core segment is mid and small size businesses across the globe. Right. As this webinar started, I was just scrolling through and going in the information about what it is happening in the India's region right now. What is the number of hotels? And I found that there are more than 53,000 properties registered. Okay, which I am sure is much more available in the market because the place where I sit in Goa itself, there are 8,000 plus properties available on different online platforms. Right. So we need to today think and talk, or I'm going to rather talk that how you can win and how you can get better yield for your rooms using dynamic pricing. Like I mentioned, there are 53,000 plus establishments in India registered as hotel. In the competition, there are homestays, hostel, guest houses, resorts, and lot more different kind of accommodation. Okay, COVID is a thing of past. People are moving outside. There is tourism, inbound and international. Okay, but at the same time, supply is increasing drastically. New brands are coming up daily. New chains are coming up daily. So the competition is only becoming stiff, right? And the only way to move past this is apply revenue management tactics. Revenue management, simply put, is selling to the right customer at the right price, at the right time. Now, question arises, who is the right customer in today's age and time? What is the right price at which you should sell? And what is the right time? Because in the previous times, in historical times, where I say historical to anything that is before 2015, 20, the revolution that has happened in IT, right? Because I have been working in hospitality since 2010. And when I started off, we used to get emails from the customers asking for the rates. We used to offer rates. We used to get emails from the B2B agents asking for the rates. Then there used to be a negotiation. They sending us the query, we confirming the query. Now everything is moved online, right? So how do you decide what is the right price, what is the right time? Because people are waking up in the middle of the night deciding, okay, let me take a trip to Kasol. Open the phone, start booking Kasol. Let me take a trip to Goa. Open the phone, start booking Goa. Nobody is going to wait for 4 o'clock in the evening or 10 o'clock in the morning to reach out to the hotel, ask, tell me what is your availability for so and so date, because it is available through different OTA platforms, the hotel's own website. Okay. So what is the right time? What is the right price? All those things come into conclusion or consideration right now when we are doing pricing. Okay. I will tell you what are the parameters on which we used to do pricing or now important to do pricing. Initially, we used to do occupancy based pricing. Now, when you are doing occupancy, we also have to consider when is that occupancy. For example, if I'm looking into occupancy, I need to see if my occupancy is falling in the month of December or in the month of July, if it is falling on a weekday, if it is falling on a weekend, and if that weekend is combined along with a certain, how do I put it? Mm, long weekend, right? So, for example, if there's an event happening, okay, very simply put, a 25th December on a Friday, we'll have more yield on a Friday, which is coming in middle of July, where there is no long weekends coming in, right? You also need to see competition, that what market is doing, right? And we also need to see how earlier bookings are floating. These are all the parameters on which we do the pricing. Okay. Okay. So now we have moved from the traditional pricing of doing one price or having four seasons. Now we have moved to having more seasons. Okay. We are looking into having seven different parameters on which we have to do pricing. Okay. And that is what revenue management covers. And why it is essential? Because like I mentioned, there are so many different parameters on Euro pricing. So you seriously do not have time to look at every scenario that is happening, right? Bookings will increase when you practice revenue management. Okay, because there are so many online platforms, you have visibility to them. And also when you practice revenue management, you can do pattern analysis that which booking is doing, or sorry, which source is doing better, and when or how early your bookings are coming. We can also, like I mentioned, looking at our competition, understand at least what market is doing. I'm not saying rely on competition to do pricing. Okay, I'm saying rely on competition to at least look at what is happening in the market. Okay. Now, I'd like to speak of the tool that we have developed at YCS. Okay, we named that tool as Easy Mint because the idea was very simple. We wanted you to mint money, get better yield. Okay, our software comes with an intuitive dashboard which tells you what is happening. Because see, as a revenue manager, when I started my career, we did not have access to a lot of data ready-made available. Okay, we had to download everything, crunch it, make a sense of what is happening, pick up reports manually, then revenue reports manually, understand what is the pace looking like, make changes to the pricing, see what is the cancellation like. We have crunched everything into one system. Okay, it gives you information as to what is the dashboard telling you in terms of your pickup, your cancellation, ADR, RevPAR, RevPAC. Okay, you get also the information about your daily pickup via pickup report, weekly revenue report, and like I mentioned, you can track your comp set. Okay, when we developed this tool, there was also a concern with regards to hoteliers coming and telling me that boss, your software is good, but we also still have to use Excel to track what is the budget that we have set and what is the revenue that we have done. That issue we have addressed in EasyMint. Okay. And unlike other tools that are available in the market, there are so many tools that claim to do revenue management. They have refresh like aggressive, non-aggressive. We have a rate refresh that happens every 5 minutes. Okay. I'll tell you more details about the tool as we deep dive more into the case study. Okay. So this is a property of which I want to present a case study with you guys today. Okay. This property data is collected for some short 19 days time, but we had taken it STLY because we wanted to see how the growth is happening over a span of just 19 days. Okay. So in this property, you can see that over a span of 19 days after applying Easy Mint, the occupancy has shot up, revenue has shot up, ADR has shot up. Okay. Pickup, yes, there is a slight decrease in the pickup, but it is not impacting uh, the property in terms of revenue. Revenue is gone up by 240%. Okay. ALOS is increased, average lead time has increased. Okay, this might not be an accurate picture for the property that lead time increased within 19 days, but this surely is that ADR is increased, revenue is increased, and RevPAR is increased. Right. What did we do? Okay, so first we started analyzing the property. We saw which all parameters are working for the property. Okay, say Mint is divided in six different parameters. One is the month, second is day of week, third is occupancy, fourth is if there are any special event, fifth is the lead time, and the sixth one is the last minute pricing. Okay, so any property that comes on Easy Mint, okay, first we check what is the seasonality for that property looking like. For example, in any Pramod, the ALOS is average length of stay. So for any property, what we study is that what month, for example, a property based in Delhi, they have season almost throughout the year, right? So month becomes less relevant. Day of week becomes less relevant. Events, let's say for example, there is a high end meeting happening somewhere in Delhi, all the rooms in Delhi will be filled. So for us, that event becomes very important. Second is the lead time. Okay, if the lead time is 3 days, then we will start pricing accordingly. If the lead time is 8 days, then we start pricing accordingly. Okay. And then any last minute inventory, for example, in places which are very business centric, like Bombay, where the business is coming in, let's say same day arrivals, or a place like Chandigarh, where businesses are having same day. People are booking between 12 a.m. to 8 p.m., right? This short window is available. In those regions, what we have done is we have looked into the lead time, okay, and we have seen what are the bookings, and we have started looking into last minute bookings, okay. Their lead time is not going to work. You cannot create a 15 days lead time and expect people to start booking 15 days, because the trend is of the booking that is coming from day zero, okay, or day one to day zero. So you have a very short window, okay. There you will not survive by having different kind of early bird offers. There you will survive by having pricing on the last minute, having mobile deals, okay, and all those things in place. So what EasyMint does, like I mentioned, it is going to take A, month, B, day of week, C, any special events, D, occupancy, E, lead time, and F, any last minute rooms to be sold, right? And not necessarily that all these will be taken into consideration at the same time. Like I mentioned, in place like Delhi, where there is no much impact of the month because people are flocking throughout the year, we don't consider months. Okay, then we consider day of week, maybe seasonality. Okay, what Mint does is it is going to stake up everything on each other, derive best pricing, and push to channel manager, which is then going to distribute the rates to all the distribution agents, all your online, your booking engine, everything. Right. So for this property, this is based somewhere in Delhi only. Okay. We started looking in what was its on the books. Okay. And we realized that, okay, we have to A, here take help of the month factor. B, take help of the day of week factor. C, take help of the occupancy along with any long weekends. Okay, these are the four factors that we considered, and we started pricing. And within 19 days, you can see the result on HTLY was great. Okay, though occupancy was last year it was 6%, now it has gone 17%, but revenue is great increase. Okay. And because Mint is going to operate 24/7, 365, that means it is going to update the price for next year also if you have pushed the availability for 2025 or 2026. Okay. Usually, I remember I used to set alarm for 2 in the morning, wake up in the middle of the night, do the price change because we used to cater to a lot of overseas customers, okay, and go back to sleep because otherwise in the morning you would have occupancy filled at a lower price because dynamic pricing in 2010 was not a concept, especially in smaller and mid-sized hotels. Okay. Now what has happened is it is important for us to practice it. Okay. Even if you are a 10-room property, it becomes more important because every single room you can get better yield. I have customers based in Goa. I have customers based in different parts who have been using this tool for 3 years. They send me list of long weekends. We update it and then tool goes on. They have, if you are on 80% occupancy, then you have to look at bettering your yield, right? How you can better your yield is that you have to analyze your occupancy, that how it is filling up. If your lead time starts at, let's say, 45 days, then start increasing the price slowly from day 45 to day zero. Okay, that is going to give you an edge and do it on a daily basis. Now, for you to remember it on a daily basis, it becomes a little difficult. So Mint has taken care of that also in its backend. We have enabled lead time rule where you can put day 45 to day zero. And let's say you want to give a 25% hike. So you can say that I will start with minus 25, where somebody is booking 45 days prior. I will give them a 25% discount. And towards arrival, I will increase it by 25%. You can do that. You just have to give those two impacts and system takes care of it rather than you manually remembering it. Let's say you have set a thing in your system that by 4 o'clock, if I'm not having my optimum occupancy of 50%, drop my price. Either you remember it or you tell somebody to do it. But if you forget, then you are at a loss. What we have done in Mint is we have done that setting that I can tell my occupancy pricing that by 6 o'clock in evening, if I'm not at 60%, drop it by 20%. At 6 o'clock in the evening, Mint is going to check what is your occupancy and drop your price. Rather than you doing it, system is going to do it for you so that you can offer more better customer experience. You can focus on there rather than updating the pricing. And there is no margin of error over here. Okay. Because the prices are protected by threshold on the lower and higher end, which means that if you set a price of let's say 2500 and a upper price of 10,000 rupees for your standard room, then Mint at no point is in time is going to set a price of 2400 or at no point in time is going to set a price of to 10,001. It is going to set between these ranges. Okay, so you are A, protected by any kind of error. Okay. B, it is going to save you a lot of time because analysis is done for you. It is ready for you. I have a team of experts that is going to help you for first 3 months with all the implementations, right? So, A, this is why we are better than others in the field. Okay. Dashboard helps you with everything. Second thing to look at in EasyMint is very important is the pickup report. This pickup report comes to you over email every day. If you ask for once a month, we'll send it once a month. If you ask for once a week, we send it once a week. It comes to you on your email ID, registered email ID with us, which gives you information as to what change happened in your bookings for next 30 days or next 90 days from yesterday. Okay. No need to, tell somebody that keep those reports ready for me. It will come to your email before you are on your desk. Third important thing, like I mentioned, that we also have to look what market is doing. In EasyMint, you can track four competitors from four different OTAs on a daily basis, and you can understand what is your lower price versus what is market lower price, and depending, you can take an action. Now, one could ask why it is not aligned with pricing, that I want to change prices according to market itself. Simple reason, if we are looking at pricing from market perspective, somebody might have a group booking because of which they have increased their price exponentially. And you do not have that group, but if somebody is selling high, your competitor is selling high and median price is higher, and you fix your price to roll around that, then you are increasing the price simply without having the demand. That is why we have not implemented, and vice versa also can happen. They had a group washout, they dropped the price. You are on an 80%, and now you are saying that do my prices according to this comp set. They are on a 5,000, you are comfortably selling at 8,000. Now what has happened is you have matched the price of median at 6,500, bearing a loss. And that is why we have not inclined or aligned it, but you can always have a look at what is competition doing. And then if you feel that I need to increase or decrease a little bit with help of my EasyMint rules, then you can definitely do it. Now we'll talk of the budgeting. As I mentioned that after we implemented this tool, we were still getting the complaint that, I still have to use Excel for budget versus checking what is my actual revenue, how behind I am from that revenue, and what is my cancellation ratio. What we did is we fixed that in EasyMint itself. If you are a customer who is using EasyMint, EasyCentrics, a channel manager for more than a year, then we have your last year data. And I would want that by default you do at least 10% additional revenue compared to last year. So by default, we add 10% to it. If any given point in time you feel that no, I'm going to do a 12% or a 15%, you can go ahead and make the changes for the future month. For the same month, you cannot make changes because we don't want you to change your goal post, right? You set a target of, let's say, 4 lakhs. And in the middle of the month, you realize that no, not 4 lakhs, I'm going to maybe do a 2 lakhs. Okay. Then you can reach out to us and we will do the change for you. But at holistic level, most hoteliers, when they have set a target, unless some catastrophic thing happen, they stick to the target. So EasyMint is empowering you over here to check what is your budget that you have set, how ahead you are of that budget or how behind you are of the budget, and what is the revenue that you are losing out because of cancellation. Because revenue management is not about just about earning the money, but also retaining that money. Now, once you've set the budget, as a hotelier, what we do is we set the target on a yearly basis, break it down on a monthly basis. Then our operations, we go on a week basis. That this week, this is what we are looking at. Next week, this is the occupancy we are looking at. So we made that report in the system where you can check what is the occupancy this week. Okay. And this is a very comprehensive report where you get information as to what is the inventory you have to sell. And let's say if you're giving any room on complimentary, any room is sold out, any room is a maintenance, then it becomes unsellable. You get the information over here. Then you will have your inventory available to sell. What is the room nights you have sold? What is the room nights you have materialized? Because cancellations can happen anytime, right? And how many days in a month you have left? Let's say I have set a target for myself at 3,87,160. Okay. Now I have 11 days left in the month and I need to do 284 room nights at my current ADR, okay, of 446 to be able to achieve that target. If I want to go slower, then I need to sell every room at 1762. Okay, so this target you can always come and have a look. This is going to come to you via email every Monday or first day of the week that you have set in the system. But apart from that, you can always check this in live environment and check where you stand. We have also devised something called as daily booking details, which is going to tell you which day, what is your occupancy, what is the revenue. Let's say in the month of August, long weekend is coming and you want to see what is happening in the month of August for long weekend, you can always check. Okay. Daily booking details are going to tell you on the days where you have no occupancy. So maybe if Mint has dropped the price and you want to drop it further, you can still do it using this tool. How do we stand apart, right? There are hundreds of channel managers, so many pricing engine tools available in the market. How do we stand apart? We have 17 years of experience. We offer 24/7 support, and we are backed by industry leaders like Booking.com, Agoda, Expedia, Airbnb, TripConnect, and Google Hotel Ads. Okay. That means that any given point in time, you reach out to us, you will be backed, or we have all the experience that comes in where we can help you to attain better yield for your room. We also have been recognized as premium partner for Expedia, sorry, premium connectivity partner for Booking.com, elite partner for Expedia, strategic partner 2024 from Agoda, and all the other leaders. In fact, preferred software partner from Airbnb as well. And why you should choose us? Because there are 33,000 plus global users, 50 plus languages where we offer support, 300 plus partners around globe, 24/7 support. Like I mentioned, we are present in 170 countries. Mint is being used by 2,000 plus customers globally. Okay. And we also offer support in terms of strategy for first 3 months and technical support throughout. So whenever you onboard on EasyMint, it's just not that you are left after the onboarding to do everything on your own. My team looks into your data, helps you navigate the first 3 months and start getting that better yield. Now, I'll take some questions. We still have some time. So that if there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer those questions. I got a question asking that does EasyMint take care of pricing disparity? No, EasyMint is just a pricing software that is going to check the prices on your channel manager, apply the pricing mechanism and give it back to channel manager, which is then going to send the price to all the different distribution channels. Okay. What is the guaranteed result of EasyMint? So whoever has used EasyMint so far have got a 2x to 20x ROI within 3 months of time. Okay. Which means that if you start using EasyMint, you are bound to get good result, but you have to give 3 months of time. Okay. You cannot expect EasyMint to start rolling out businesses within a day or two. Okay. It takes time. Okay. Which OTAs you can track? So you can track all the leading OTAs with EasyMint. There is no bound as such, but we offer rate shop from four different OTAs and four competitors, and not more as of now. But we are looking into it. Another interesting thing of EasyMint is that now we are also started working on AI. So in the future, you will have AI-based pricing also in EasyMint. So all the analysis that you are doing also will not be required. Okay, guys, so this brings us to the end of the webinar. I think I have one more question that comes in. My contact number is available on this slide. We are happy to answer. I am happy to answer all your questions. And if you need any demo, then I'll be happy to offer one-on-one demos also after this call. Is channel manager included? So yes, currently EasyMint works within EasyCentric's environment. So you need to first take channel manager, only then EasyMint will be working for you. But we are looking to work outside. Currently, it is within EasyMint system. Sorry, EasyCentric's environment only. If you have EasyCentrics, then you can go for EasyMint. Okay, then this brings me to the end of this session, and I will reach out to all of you one-on-one, those who have joined to discuss EasyMint further. Thank you so much for your time today and joining with us. And I look forward to help you get better yielding for your rooms using EasyMint. Thank you.